Taya. I absolutely love this product. We have Arlene with us here, but why don't you take a look at just what makes this so special.
Taya is all about these beauty recipes made with ingredients from the Amazonian rainforest and that indigenous women have used for generations. Taya was born during a trip to the South American rainforest when I found about these indigenous women known for their thicker looking hair. I was so impressed. Their secret? It's in this ancient river where they wash their hair, and it's this Amazonian white clay. We brought a sample with me, took it to the lab, and I was fascinated by the amazing properties of this clay and the incredible results. I had to share this. I teamed up with Arlene, and we have been traveling the world, transforming the look of fine thin hair across the globe.
I love when we have creativity involved in beauty and hair products, because you know when you go to the ends of the earth to find those secret ingredients, those holy grails, you know you're bringing back something special that you just can't find anywhere else. If you do look for this somewhere else, you will find one of them for sale for $30 or $32. Those are the two prices that I found. But we are offering you two for less than that. $29.95 is actually bringing you both of these. Remember, it's replacing your gel, your mousse, your pomades, your creams. Taya is gonna be there for you to add that lift, add that volume. Whether your hair is sleek and straight like the beautiful Arlene's is here, you can always add a little boost to your roots. Or if you wanna find some wonderful volume, Arlene, you are an expert. You have salons all over the world, and this is such a popular product because it simply does what it says it does.
It does what it says it does, and that's what I love about it. I mean, there's nothing better than to give you guys the ability to create and design what you want to do with your hair. So, oh, thank you for that shot, guys. So I want you to go in and just tap it. It's gonna see it's a nice, beautiful, frothy consistency, but what I want you to do is tap it. That's all you're gonna need. So this 4 ounce is gonna last you quite a bit. Now, I love that you're getting two, and don't be mean. Give one to your husband, give one to your friends, because they're really gonna enjoy this. Now, once you get it, Natasha, I want you to put it in your hand and do this. What you're gonna do is, by rubbing your hands, you're actually emulsifying and create that whiteness, which is that emulsification of that quinoa grain. Now, the quinoa grain is a grain like the one we eat, quinoa. Now,
yes,
that grain grows up really high up in the Andes mountain. And what it has is it has the perfect combinations between carbohydrates, proteins, and fibers. Because remember, high up there's really not a lot of, animal sources or a lot of, roots or and all that. So basically, this quinoa is their all-around food. So this is why it's so amazing that you can, have for the first time something in a product. I'm going to brush her down if I can. So imagine
I cannot believe that before and after.
Using a product. Now watch, I've already, of course, I use it on wet hair because it's going to replace 5 products you have at home. So it's going to replace your gel. It's going to replace your mousse. It's going to replace your pomade, your texturizer, and your conditioning balm. So I'm going to use it again. Put it again. Sorry, I'm covering her beautiful face, guys, but I'm going to do it again. And what this is going to do is just basically create texture. I'm going to turn her around because I want you to see the texture that we're able to. Sorry, I got her out of frame there for you guys, but I want you to see the texture that we're able to create. Now, what I love about it is that, let's say she puts on a hat, she does this, it goes flat. Because the product is in there, all she has to do is zhoosh this up again, and you see how it's created. So let's say, she's out and about, it gets windy, her hair gets all tousled, you go in there, shake it up again, and it instantly goes back into giving her this incredible volume and incredible texture. So if you have short hair, this is a perfect product for you. And if you have, like a shag, it's even better. Watch what it's gonna do here with Gigi really quick. Well, if you wanna talk after me, you can go on ahead. I'm just gonna do her first.
I love the consistency though, Arlene, I really do. I know I mentioned earlier, it's almost like a warm frosting. It's creamy, but without that almost like stickiness that you can sometimes find in creams or pomades. And remember, these retail at $30. HSN, we love to bring you a deal, so we were bringing you the 2 for $54. Right now, you're getting the 2 for under $30. Okay, so this is just an absolutely wild deal to get both of these, and a little bit will go a long way, but once you grab one, you're gonna be happy that you have two, because you know you're gonna wanna keep that second one right there. Here you go, we have a close-up coming, right there underneath your counter for when the first one goes, boom, you're gonna want this second one, and you're gonna be so glad that you got it at this price as well. So remember, the crunchiness, the stickiness, the gooiness that you normally find with your other hair products, or to me, the biggest problem, that they don't work, okay? This is not something that you can just create with hair without having some kind of actual texturization created. Now, when you have almost like a resin-like consistency, when you see the emulsification as you rub it together, this, and I put very little in, but I can even see it's almost like a white little texture here. Watch, you'll see, and I rub together, now I did a little bit too much. This is why Arlene's, oh my gosh.
You're good.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so look, this is one of those things where this is actually science in action. What you're watching is what happens when emulsification occurs. I mean, I think you can almost call it a milky emulsifier.
Yeah.
And that's going to create a texturization in your hair that says, did you come here? You're staying here. So wherever you put your hair, that's where it's going to stay. And that's how that volume is created without growing a bunch of new hair. I do have a question though, Arlene. Would you recommend this for anyone who maybe already has thick hair, or if they just kind of want to keep their hair in a certain direction more than the other direction?
Absolutely, yes. I mean, you have a lot of hair, and your hair, you know, you do color your hair. So you know what? This is a product that I would even use on you, Natasha. Why? Because it has, remember, this is going to replace 5 products. It's going to replace your gel, your mousse, your texturizer, your conditioning balm, and your styling cream. So I'm going to put that in the palm of my hand. So by doing that, we're actually adding shine, we're adding texture, we're adding volume, we're adding so many things to your hairstyle. Once again, I'm going to go in on Gigi, and I'm going to just, you know, I was showing you a little bit earlier. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to do this on her hair, and then I'm just going to squish this back. And then by doing that, notice how I can slick this hair back and create that gorgeous hold. Even if I want to do it to the other side of her hair. This is what I love about it. Remember, this is an instant styler. Look at this. Doing this, I can still keep the shag on her hair, beautiful new hairstyle, but because it's called the instant styler, I can actually brush this. So this is what I love. I want you to shampoo your hair. I want you to put on a little bit on wet hair, and I want you to blow dry it. Can you see that I can't bring this down now? It's amazing. So I'm gonna just shush this up again. I love her haircut because it's not your traditional haircut. You know, it's a nice, beautiful shag, which I love. I mean, I can't wait for the shags to come back because I think the shags are super flattering.
They never left,
on women.
girl. They never went out of style. I think this volume is just incredible. And you know what I also love? The bobby pins, or, you know, the little hair barrettes that you keep with you to keep certain hair in certain places. Enough, get rid of them. I worked in film and television for 20 years, and there was a kind of an unwritten rule in the hair and makeup department that if you could do it without a bobby pin, you had to do it without a bobby pin. Because even if it looks okay right at first, throughout the day, the hair is gonna get pulled, it's gonna get flattened, the bobby pin's going to kind of come out. This is a holy grail product that is doing what those pins and creams and so all we're trying to do by working in tandem, and it's doing it all by itself.
Right.
And we're giving it to you for over half off.
That is crazy. So, I mean, for the very first time, we've never really had this product at this price. And I love it because you're able to create what you want with your hair. Remember, that's a beauty about the quinoa. And the great thing is, Natasha, that you can use it and reuse it. And it's not going to get oily. It's not going to get greasy. It's not going to get sticky. You know, let's say that, you know, she has really, really heavy hair. So sometimes it's really hard for her to keep the volume and keep all this stuff. She can just put this in her cart, and you know, when she's gonna go out, just dab on a little bit and give it that nice little zhuzh. Remember, this is all about creating the styles that's for you. And what I love about, you know, HSN is like, you know, if it doesn't work for you, that's fine. Trust me, I know we're gonna have a product that's gonna be good for you. And if this isn't it, well then, you know what? Try the next one. But I'm telling you, if your hair is thin, if you want volume and you want to create the volume that you would create with the gel or the volume with the mousse, try this, give this a chance. And if you use a texturizer, you are going to love what this does for you, because it's not only going to give you this gorgeous texture, but it's also going to be able to give you shine, which is something that you can't do normally with a texturizer, because it's literally a paste that makes your hair really, really, really hard. So this is a product that is going to be a lot of fun to use, and it's all due to this quinoa grain.
Wow. And when you talk about those ingredients, those really, really high-end ingredients, I know what it feels like to try to scrub quinoa out of a bowl after it's been in there for a while. So you know that there's something naturally happening in there that's creating an ability to mold itself to something. Do you know what I mean? And that kind of science is exactly what we love about Taya so much, is you're bringing nature, you're bringing what God created, and then you're bringing what the scientists created, and you're really molding them together beautifully. I think that this product is, I know it's mainly talked about as being for limp hair or, you know, flatter hair. I love the idea of adding that extra volume even if you do have more hair. But how about the fact that she just used that shag and did what pins do and did what, you know, other kinds of multiple products trying to keep it clean with almost cement. And you did it with something that's so feathery light, it's almost like a whipped cream. I mean, you can't make up the fact that when you rub your hands together with this product, the emulsification, you would think it's just clear on my hands, but it's not. You rub your hands together and it's white because you're getting actual emulsification science, and that's what's being worked in your hair. Arlene, I love what you do. I know you have salons. I'm like rubbing it on my hand now like it's a hand cream. It just smells so nice.
It's so nice, right?
So we're very lucky to have you here, Arlene. And one day I'm gonna be sitting in that chair and you're gonna do my hair.
For sure. Well, I'll happy to do your hair. And so give this guy, you know, give this a chance. Try it. If you have short hair, this is a must-have.
I love it. I love it.